So take Roseanne, for example. That was a show, and she was hailed for its honesty in showing a working class family. And the character Roseanne Connor, she was super relatable and a fun character, but she was always exhausted, she was overburdened, and she was frustrated with her role as a wife and a mother. She was rarely seen as fulfilled or empowered. No, her marriage to Dan was often strained, and she never seemed to have any autonomy at all, which was quite strange because she had such a strong personality.
The only way I failed as a mother is to let Becky and Darlene get married so young that they threw their whole life away on a man, just like I did.
You didn't throw away a thing.
Yes, I did, Dan. I threw everything away.
Then there was a huge show that everyone knows about, Simpsons. Been running for years and years. And Marge is, the classic housewife. She's supporting Homer. She's raising the kids. She's trying to keep everything together. What was her reward for all that sacrifice? Homer's constantly buffooning around, disregarding her needs, disregarding the kids' needs, a lack of appreciation for the home life.
Marge, can you take my ball to Nick's today? A bottle cap got lodged in a finger hole.
I'm running late as it is. Can't you just use one of the balls at the alley?
Oh, alley balls.
All right, don't whine. Just put it in my left hand. Kids!
And the message also here is clear. If you stay at home, you support your family, you'll end up frustrated and unappreciated. They're forever cleaning up everyone's mess, and that's all you do. And you're made to feel that that's all you're good for. And next up, we have American Beauty. That was a huge film where Carolyn Burnham, she's played by Annette Bening, she's depicted as tightly wound, materialistic, trapped in a loveless marriage.
When did you become so joyless?
Lester, you're going to spill beer on the couch.
And yeah, her character had a career, but her role as a wife was portrayed as soul-crushing. When she tried to take control over her life, it ended up in just complete emotional unraveling. Then there's Revolutionary Road with Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio. And she plays a character called April Wheeler. They have 2 kids, and she's the quintessential trapped housewife. She dreams of escaping her suburban life. In the beginning, of course, she tries to be perfect and do everything well and makes dinners and look how happy we are. And then it all just slowly comes apart until it's quite clear that she's completely suffocated by her role. The message here is clear. You choose to stay at home, you give up on your dreams and your happiness.
I hate you. You were just some boy who made me laugh at a party once, and now I loathe the sight of you.
Then we, of course, have Madman that also ran for years and years. And for every season, the Housewives, because this show was set in the 50s, 60s, and then 70s, it was all the same for the women. They were either abused or cheated on. Almost every single one of them was cheated on by some woman, some secretary in the office, lied to, disrespected. The men never came home. The men had no interest in the kids. And the main female character, Betty Draper, she's married to the main role in the series. She's a housewife, and at first she's beautiful. She has a perfect life by society's standards, but it's all hollow, and she's alienated, and she's unfulfilled and just treated as an accessory rather than an equal partner. And it's all about how she desires more and how she's bored at home and just pining for her husband to come home, and she's just sitting in the kitchen smoking, throwing abuse at the kids. Go watch television. Like, that's all you do as a stay-at-home mom, and just completely powerless. Are you looking to make your home stand out? Do you want visitors to pause at a stunning piece as they enter and say, "I've never seen anything like this. Where can I get one?" I was able to have that for the first time after having Benjamin Hassan design our beautiful, one-of-a-kind ketubah that's now proudly displayed in our living room. He also does landscapes and portraits, anything you want, aptly matching the mood and atmosphere you want to set, creating that moment you long for as you design your home. Go order your favorite piece that will come to mean the world to you at benjaminhassanart.com. That's benjaminhassanart.com and get a discount with promo code Psychoabble podcast today. Go check it out. Then we have The Hours, so another movie where you see Laura Brown played by Julianne Moore. And this is set in the 50s. She's a 1950s housewife who seems to have a perfect life on the surface. And as the film progresses, you see that, well, she's unfulfilled, she's unhappy, and it leads to a quiet breakdown. And so the message here again is clear. If you're a housewife, it will lead to despair. Ultimately, Laura leaves her family. And of course, we have to speak about Desperate Housewife, the big series of the 2000s. That was just a parody. I mean, they're cheating or being cheated on. Yeah, they're either completely falling apart under the weight of their responsibilities with a lot of kids and a home life, or they're totally bored and cheating with the pool boys. Lynette is overwhelmed with her many kids. Bree is always striving for perfection, but within the family, everything's a mess. And both of them end up eventually exploring other things outside of the home. So that show will just squander any belief that there's fulfillment to be had in motherhood and taking care of a home. It certainly won't encourage it. And then there's a show, Gilmore Girls, that I watched, all my friends watched all over the world, very celebrated strong women. And it's very cute. I mean, I loved it. But you also there see that Rory ends up with being pregnant out of wedlock with someone who she had a one-night stand with, and decides to keep the baby and become just like her mother. And the housewives in the little town that they live in, they are absolutely ridiculed.
Mom, I'm pregnant.
Another parody is made in the Stepford Wives with Nicole Kidman. That was a reboot. I realize that's not the first Stepford Wives movie, but that's just an amazing example of how it starts off. Any sort of beautiful family home life with the stay-at-home mom is at first portrayed as this perfect facade, and then you look behind and she wants to go and have a career, she's unfulfilled, and the husband is just some dawdling fool, and the kids, they end up respecting the mom a lot more when she goes out to do fulfilling her destiny.